Hello beautiful people of the world, welcome to Lumiere. My name is Clair Summer and I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading for you today, and today we're going to be talking about will you be together, and I'm also going to take a look and see if there's any indication of when that might happen, if it does happen. I just want to put a little quick disclaimer in. I want you to think very carefully about whether or not you want to know the answer to this question. Okay, so if you are looking for clarity and that clarity will really help you, then obviously this reading will help you. But if you are going to be upset or even devastated if the answer is no, then you need to just rethink whether or not you want to go through this process, okay? Because I don't cherry pick my cards, I don't know what's going to come out during these readings, all right? But I like to focus on positivity and things like that. But we are going to see if you and the person that you have in your mind today are going to be together, and if so, when that might happen, okay? This is a timeless reading, so whenever you have discovered this reading, then please know that there may be a message here for you, but this reading is just a general reading. So obviously if you find that the message doesn't resonate with you, then please just feel peaceful and find the message that does resonate with you. Just want to say welcome back to all my amazing subscribers, my Loomies. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you so much for being part of this amazing community. And thank you to everybody who has made offerings through the energetic exchange. I just love you all so much for being part of this community, and I am sending you all a big hug. Okay, so let's just take a look then. So we've got group 1, group 2, group 3 and group 4. I ask that you use your intuition to pick one of the 4 groups, and don't go from sight. So just whatever you need to make that decision, go from your gut instinct, from your intuition. Take a moment to take 3 deep breaths, just relax, drop down into your body and really get a sense, and then you'll get the truest reading you can by choosing from your intuition. Okay, for this pick a card reading today. While you do that, I will just take a quick moment to let you know that I have created a beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations to help you raise your vibration and attract love and prosperity into your life. Okay, people are getting really good results with that. They're breaking through their blocks and boundaries and the things that are holding them back from achieving beautiful relationships and attracting money into their life with those meditations and affirmations. So they are linked in the description box below, so please check those out if you feel called to. Okay, all right, but let's get started. This is the reading for everybody who picked group number 1. So I'm going to take a look at the cards and look at the energies and see, will you be together with this person, and if so, when? So we have the lovely 8 of Wands, we have the 3 of Swords. Don't worry, we'll talk about it. We have the card Striving from the, let's have a look, which deck is this? I think it's the Wild Offering Oracle deck. All my cards are listed in the description box if you're interested in them, okay? This is the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Wands. We have the card Pleasure and Pain. We have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. We have Consider Your Foundation from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. We have the card Retreat from the Universal Love Oracle deck, and we have the card Protection from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Okay, so let's just see here what we have. So some of you may be dealing with a Cancerian. We've got Cancer's energy here, and some of you may be dealing with a Leo. We've got a lot of Leo energy here. Also Aquarius is represented here, but don't worry about that too much. I do see that you and your person are in a sort of limbo, and I feel like you've been in that for quite some time, and you're really looking to find a solution to this situation. And I see that the energy is going to change soon, and you're going to be coming into a different vibration, a different energetic pattern, and that in that energy you are going to find resolution. You are going to find the solution to this problem about this limbo that you're in. Okay, so I do see things moving forward with this person, and that a change is coming. This is coming through very strongly. We have this card Pleasure and Pain, and I'm seeing a lot here that there is this pattern, maybe it's on again, off again for people who've picked group 1, or that this relationship is causing, there's definitely a lot of passion in this relationship, because there's a lot of wands energy here. So I see a lot of lust, a lot of sexual attraction, a lot of magnetic draw, and just a lot of physical attraction here. But I also see that this is caught up in a lot of pain, like maybe you're hurting each other in some way at the same time. So on the one hand you've got this very strong attraction, and on the other hand this connection is causing some emotional upset and some pain. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords here. I do see that for some of you, maybe this person has already broken your heart. So maybe, you know, you're in separation with this person, you have been together, or you just thought you had high hopes. Maybe it was someone, for some of you, you would have been dating, you had high hopes for this person, and you have like a rejection or a deep loss over things not quite working out how you wanted to with this person. Okay, I sense that in this relationship, we have this card striving, and I sense that one person has been putting in a lot of effort into this relationship. One person is doing all the work. This is what I'm hearing. One person is trying to make this work. One person is taking all the action to kind of make a relationship happen, and the other person isn't doing that so much. I'm hearing the words hard work. So I'm sensing that either this connection in the past, or trying to get this connection off the ground, has been very difficult and has felt like a struggle, and it hasn't felt like the grace and ease with which true love should really feel in this situation. You know, we have a king and a queen here. So we have King of Wands and we have the Queen of Cups. So, you know, they are a pair in a way, because they are a king and a queen. Quite substantial energies here that we're looking at, but at the same time they're sort of opposites. They're water and fire. You know, so on the one hand you've got this attraction again, because it's a king and a queen, and in one hand you are a pair, but on the other side of it, it's sort of not working in some respect. It isn't quite working out. There isn't, you're not quite gelling. It isn't quite a match. You know, I wouldn't call this a match made in heaven. So, you know, because of these two opposing energies that you have, I sense that one person is very committed, you know, very involved emotionally, you know, deeply involved emotionally, really feels that emotional connection and wants the other person to feel the same way and to reciprocate those feelings and to really feel those deep, intense connection and emotions. But I sense that the other person in this connection, the other person really likes you. They're really into you, they think you're really cool, but they're not interested in a relationship. I sense that they're physically attracted to you, and you know, they think of you in that way, but they are either not looking for a relationship, not interested in what it takes to make a relationship happen, not interested in taking the action steps to do that. Or they're more interested in having fun. You know, they're more interested in having a good time and not so much in the commitment of a relationship or in being exclusive. This is what I'm sensing with this person here. Okay, so we have this: a personal issue reaches resolution. So if you've been friends and you wanted to be lovers, or if this relationship has been on again, off again, and you've not really known what's been going on, then I see this coming to fruition now. I see a cycle coming to a close, and I see the energy changing so that you will get the answer that you need. Not necessarily the answer that you want, but the answer that you need. Okay, so that you're not living in this limbo and putting your life on hold for this person. Okay, I do see communication with you and this person happening. I see a lot of backwards and forwards communication happening. I see things changing very quickly for you as well with this Eight of Wands energy. I see this, yes, so I see this energy changing very quickly for you, and this turnaround and this solution coming for you in the very near future, within sort of 1 to 2 weeks. I definitely see that happening, which I think is going to be good for you. I've got to say though that if you want to be with this person, I don't see a lot of happiness here. with this connection. You can make it happen because there is this Queen and King energy, so there is the potential for a connection, but something needs to change for this to happen. You know, we have this pleasure and pain card, so I sense this flip-flopping of going from being together, being very attracted to each other, and then somebody just feeling like they're left out in the cold and feeling disappointed, feeling lost, feeling hurt and dejected. I sense that self-esteem may be also impacted from this connection. I sense there's something here which isn't, you know, maybe not entirely healthy, but also just more likely just like it isn't quite the right fit. I sense that with this person, they aren't the divine selection. So when I talk about the divine selection, I mean the person that has been chosen for you by the universe. I like to say by God, but you know, that's not how everybody perceives it. But just from the universe, to be your match in this life. So this might be more of a karmic connection. We've been brought into each other's lives to help each other with spiritual awakening, help each other on your spiritual journey towards enlightenment, and teach each other life lessons, okay, about connecting and communicating with each other. But I don't see this person as the divine selection. You can be with this person. I think your situation is going to turn around very quickly. I think maybe sort of you know, developing this connection in this relationship a little bit further and really sort of experiencing it will give you the clarity that you need to know whether or not it is for you in this situation. We have these interesting cards which I want to talk about. We have the card Protection from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And this says, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval, which is why, you know, I'm hesitant about this connection. So I'm just sensing that some of you are giving too much power away to this person, okay? The key to your happiness should always be held in your hand, okay? You don't need to give it away to somebody else. It isn't up to somebody else to make you happy. Your happiness must come from you first, okay? You must love yourself first, and then the world will become a mirror of those loving and happy feelings that you are generating from within you, that come from source energy. And Spirit is saying that this is important for you to work on now, because I'm really, from looking at this relationship, it feels slightly off, slightly wonky. And it says, consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. So it's just like, is this the love that you dreamed of? You know, if you were to make a manifestation board of your ideal love, who that person would be, how you would spend your time with them, how they would make you feel, is this it? Would they make you feel left out? Would they make you feel rejected? Would they make you feel unsure as to what's been going on in your life? Or would they make you feel loved and happy and secure? So it's just asking you to consider what you really want. The universe can't bring you what you really want if you are happy to take second best, okay? And then we have the card Retreat. So it's definitely indicated here that you need to reflect on this connection more. Okay, you know, this I love this card so much from the Universal Love Oracle decks. It's got this beautiful angel. So know that if you're going through a difficult time, you are supported. Your angels and guides are here for you now. They are supporting you and loving you. Okay, but they are asking you to go within, into the universe that is within you, and into you, and really spend some time on your spiritual practice just to reflect on whether you truly want this. Because what I'm seeing here actually is a lot of drama. I'm seeing a lot of ups and downs and a lot of drama and not a lot of substance. Okay, and I'm seeing a slight mismatch. Although there's this beautiful attraction here, sometimes that attraction isn't enough to sustain a long-term, serious and committed relationship. Okay, so we need to have all these factors in play for something to be worthwhile. But you know, I do see that there is an attraction here and that you might want to explore it. I do see this person, you communicating with this person and them coming into your life, but you must stay on solid ground. You must know who you are, know what your boundaries are, and then, you know, you can explore this connection. Okay, so I see this person coming towards you quite soon, and you know, you having the opportunity to really explore this further so that you've got the truth of the matter. But if I'm honest, I don't see a lot of happiness here with this connection. Okay, so if it's something that you've had in the past and you've experienced unhappiness with them, then just know if you get back together, that's what's going to continue for you into the future. And if you haven't been together, then just know that there is going to be more time, an opportunity for you to spend more time together, and you can really explore this. And then maybe you might start to see that for yourself, that this possibly isn't in the highest and greatest good of everybody concerned in this situation. Okay, but you know, you are being supported. There is positivity here. It may just be that the energy needs to shift a little bit. You know, once you've reflected on these things, once you've taken this time to really set your boundaries and reflect on these things, then there might be an energetic shift in this connection, which can make it, you know, less disappointing. You don't need to do all this work, all this striving. Just let it be. You know, we've got this retreat card, so I'm hearing just let it be and let things unfold naturally, and then you can sort of see what comes of this situation. All right, that's everything that I have time for you today. It has been so lovely spending time with you. Thank you so much for being with me today. It has been my honor to read your cards for you. I hope that this has given you some insight and some clarity as to what's going on in your situation. Do let me know what's going on with you down in the comments. I love to connect with you down in the comments and find out what's going on with you in your life. And do check out my collection of beautiful guided meditations and affirmations if you feel called to do so, just to helping you raise your vibration and overcome any blocks to love and prosperity that you feel you may have. Okay, but have an amazing week, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care now. Goodbye. Hey everybody, this is the reading for everybody who picked group number 2. So I'm going to take a look at the energies and see what we have here for you. And will you be together with this person that you have in your mind right now? And I'll see if there's any indications as to when that might happen. So we have this beautiful card, Heart. We have the card True Love from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. We have Be in the Present and Dream of the Future from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. We have 7 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. Look at the bigger picture. We have the card Balance, and we have the card Take a Break from the, which one's this? This is the Work Your Light Oracle deck, okay? So I'm just going to take a look at these energies and see what we have here for you. Okay, this is really interesting. I see this relationship as, the outcome is very favourable for you. I can see that this this person that you're thinking of, I definitely sense that you can have a relationship with this person. I sense that they are very attracted to you. There's a lot of Wands energy here. So I see a lot of sexual attraction, a lot of physical attraction, a lot of lust. They do, you know, really fancy you, you know, they do find you very attractive, and they find you very magnetic as well, okay, this person that you're thinking of. So I do see that you could get together. What's nice here is that there is this physical attraction, but also we have this true love and this heart as well. So I see you getting together with this person, and I see that as time goes on, although initially there will be this lust phase, that there is something deeper to this as well, and that this person does have feelings for you, and that those feelings will grow. And I sense that you have like a beautiful emotional connection with this person as well. So this isn't like a surface level connection. I sense that, you know, with this true love card, could be a soulmate that you're dealing with, okay? So this is, you know, quite a deep and could turn into quite a significant relationship for you in your life. So I do see you getting together. In terms of time, I see we have a full moon card. There's a lot of fire sign energy here. There's Leo represented, and, you know, Sagittarius is represented as well. But don't worry too much about that. This is a full moon card. So I see in terms of timing that whenever the next full moon is from when you are watching this video, that these things will transpire that we're talking about now in between that full moon and the 28 days till the full moon after that. Okay, so within that time window is what we're looking at for these energies to transpire. There's a lot here about manifestation. So we have the Ace of Wands, which is about manifestation. Two of Wands is often about manifestation. The Queen of Wands is the powerful manifester in the deck. She's like a female magician, so I see her as being powerful at manifesting. Seven of Cups is, you know, has a manifesting sort of connection. And then this beautiful card, be in the present and dream of the future, also speaks to me about manifesting. So I think this is definitely a case of be careful what you wish for. So, you know, be specific with the universe about what you want and how you want to experience this connection, this relationship, okay? You know, about how you want to spend time with this person, how you want it to feel. So maybe you might want to do some scripting to really kind of get into that emotions and describe how it is that you want to make yourself feel. Or you could use like create a vision board, yes, with all your ideas about your ideal relationship on it. And I sense that that's going to help to shift the energies and really crystallize this relationship and manifest it into your life. So I see a lot of manifesting potential here for this relationship, and that's going to help to make it happen. And also, just if you want to manifest anything in general, if there's something else that you want to manifest at this time, your energy for this, Spirit is saying, is very, you know, it is really favored. And you are sort of vibrating at that frequency where you can make things happen and make the things that you imagine in your mind become, create in reality. Okay, so I see that happening for you. You know, with this full moon card as well, you know, I see fruition coming. I see this coming from your mind into reality and into your experience as well. I sense that some of you have a lot of options at this time with the Seven of Cups energy. I sense that some of you are maybe dating and you've got a lot of options, but there's one person in particular that you have in mind, okay? Or maybe, you know, you've got one or two people who are interested in you, but there's someone that you are interested in particular. So I see that happening, you know, I see that as an element to this connection here for you, okay? I see that this time, I see a boost in your confidence is going to happen, which I think is going to make you very charismatic. I see you doing things that you really enjoy and just having a lot of fun, and this is going to really make you feel really magnetic. So if you've been feeling like life has been a little bit difficult, or you've had a lot of problems and things like that, I see the solutions to your problems coming. I see a raise in your vibration. I see you getting lots and lots of opportunities for socializing and just doing things that you enjoy, and that is going to make you very, very magnetic to other people. I see a lot of the opportunity for flirtation, and this is going to make you magnetic to lots of people and the person that you have in mind. I sense that you're going to be in high demand, not just romantically, but just, you know, in your career or just in your friendship group. This sort of you're going to exude this wonderful energy. You're going to come out of this lower vibrational energy, raise your vibration, feel really good about yourself. And just like I'm hearing the word purple patch, if you've heard of that phrase before, that you're just going to go through like a good time in your life over the next couple of months. There's going to be a lot of laughter, a lot of fun, and that is going to make you just super, super magnetic to other people, other experiences, and this person that you have in mind. Okay, so I see that happening for you. I see that a decision has to be made as well. So there's a lot here about, you know, possibilities and decisions. So I see that somebody in this connection has got a decision to make, and that is part of the energy of what's happening here. There's a lot of freshness and newness with this Ace of Wands as well. So I see, you know, a new connection coming in, a new lover is really indicated here. But like I said, it is a deeper connection than just the physical, just that attraction as well, because we have true love. Okay, so yeah, I do see that you have this opportunity to create whatever it is that you want in your life at this time, which I think is really lovely. We have this card Balance as well, so I sense that this is like a really this relationship is favorable because it's like a very balanced connection between you two. I can hear that you complement each other very well. I sense that it's going to be quite an exciting time. It's going to be very upbeat, it's going to be very fun, and yeah, so you do complement each other really well, and that is really beautiful. and that you will get a lot out of this connection from each other. You know, you'll be able to give to them and they'll be able to give to you, and that this relationship will be a lovely 50-50 balance, which is really nice. So, you know, maybe it's you that's got to make a decision over all these other people or all these other options, or maybe it's your person that is working things through and trying to come to a decision about you. But I do see this coming to fruition and the energy changing for you in that respect as well. We just have this card, take a break. So I don't know if some of you have just been working too hard or just feeling too heavy-hearted. I just see the opportunity for rest and renewal coming in, and the opportunity for, you know, getting off the treadmill, taking some time for yourself. This is just really, you know, the next few months is really going to be time for you with this Queen of Wands energy. I see you being very authentic. I see you, you know, doing what you do, you know, you doing what you want to do with your life, not answering to anybody else, not being too worried about your responsibilities, and just being able to shake off some of those responsibilities. And I just feel like you need to have a bit of fun in your life, that things have just been too draining, too heavy, and now you're going into this greater energy of having more fun and abundance in your life. Okay, so yeah, I see this connection that you're thinking of as being very, you know, the outcome is really favorable. I see a lot of success with this relationship. I see a balance of attraction and deep emotion in this relationship, and I see the energies changing and coming into fruition to make this happen for you. Okay, but definitely focus on, you know, develop those manifestation skills. Really get into that manifestation zone with whatever you need to do to make that happen, because you're just on fire right now. This is what I'm hearing, okay? So I think that's really lovely. But that's everything that I have for you today. I hope that reading was beneficial for you and has given you some clarity in your situation. Please let me know what's going on with you down in the comments. I love to hear what's going on with you in your lives. And if you feel called to, then please check out my guided meditations and affirmations for helping you to raise your vibration and overcome any blocks and challenges that you have within your own energetic vibration. Okay, they are linked in the description box below. But it has been my honor to read your cards for you today. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and have an amazing week, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Goodbye. Hey everybody, this is a reading for everybody who picked group number 3. So I'm going to take a look at these cards, see what energies we have here for you, and whether you will be together with this person that you have in mind today, and if there is any indication as to when that might happen. So we have your hard work is paying off from the Moonology deck. We have the Empress, 3 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, Actions Speak Loudly from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck, the card Courage from the Soul Offerings Oracle deck, Higher Knowledge, Miracles from the Universal Love Oracle deck, and Pillar of Light from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Okay, I'm just going to take a look at these energies and see what we have here for you. Libra's energy is represented here, Capricorn's energy is represented here as well, but don't worry too much. I see a lot of earth energy here. I see that this connection is very well grounded, like you suit each other down to the ground. This is what I'm hearing, that you can, there's nothing flighty or up in the air about this. This feels like a very healthy, well-balanced and beautiful connection that I'm sensing here. Okay, I'm sensing that maybe there is a third party involved at this time. This may be something that you already know about. So maybe the person that you're thinking about is just breaking up with somebody else, or you know, perhaps they've been dating somebody else, or they've got somebody else in mind, but you are also in the picture. That could be a possibility for some of you. I can see that this person finds you very attractive. They are attracted to you. They do think of you in that way. They do think of you romantically, which I think is really, really beautiful. So I definitely see that here. I need to say very quickly that pregnancy is indicated here with the 3 of Pentacles and the Empress. So if that is something that you don't want with this person that you're thinking about at this time, then please take precautions, okay? I'm sensing also that for some of you this may be someone that you've met at work, or through somebody that you work with. So that is indicated here as well. And I think this is something that you've wanted for quite a long time. This is something that I can sense. It's something that you've wanted for quite, this isn't a new thing. I think you've had your eye on this person for quite a long time. We have this card, Actions Speak Loudly, which I think is very interesting. And this card, Courage. So together, Courage is very similar to the Strength card in the tarot. So I just see that someone in this connection is holding back due to fear of rejection or fear of abandonment. Okay, so there's some sort of fear involved here. Someone's frightened to approach, or somebody's frightened of taking this connection from friendship into a romantic connection. Okay, so that I definitely see that here, and that's what's blocking the connection, and that's what's holding it back at this time. Someone is frightened of rejection. They're frightened of coming forward, of really being vulnerable and taking that next step to make that happen. So it may be the case that you need to indicate more that you are interested in this person in that way. It may be that they're thinking, oh no, we're just mates, we're just friends, and they don't realise your feelings for them. It doesn't mean that you have to blurt it out and tell them your feelings. It just means that something needs to shift a little bit, something needs to change so that you can, so that they understand. And so you just need to give a little hint of what you're feeling, or just a little hint of your interest in this person romantically. Just make yourself a little bit more available. This could just be something in your own energetic frequency where you just make yourself a little bit more open to this person, or you just when you're around them, if they're in your life directly, when you communicate with them, if you imagine your heart space just blossoming open in this beautiful emerald green colour, and just blossoming open like a flower, so that you've got that openness and expansion in your heart chakra area, then this is going to really help you, and this person will pick up on that sense of your openness, that you're ready for a relationship and that you're open to them and their energy. Okay, so I do see that here. We have this card, Higher Knowledge, as well. So, I see that you can connect with them psychically, with this person as well. So that might be a way of letting them know that you're interested. You can look up YouTube videos where people show you how to connect via the third eye. So you can give them a message by connecting your third eye to their third eye chakra, and you can just give them that message, hey, I think you're cool, I'm interested in you, I'd be opening to pursuing this further, something like this. So you can do that with them. And definitely you're supported during this time with your angels and guides. They're supporting you. Really listen to your intuition at this time, because this is going to guide you forwards in this connection. It's going to show you what the next step is to helping you and this person get together. Okay, so listen to those little niggles that you have inside you, those little quiet messages. Get used to listening to that little voice, that part of you, because that's really going to help this to unfold. We have this new moon card as well, so this indicates newness and new beginnings, which I think is really lovely. And again, the Empress is just about success, and success in relationships, and true love as well. I definitely see that here with the Empress energy. It's such a gentle, graceful energy. I see this as a very healthy connection. I see it as very balanced and very beautiful. This person thinks of you as very beautiful or very handsome. You're very attractive to them in their eyes, which I think is really lovely as well. I see the potential for lots of long-term happiness here with this Ten of Pentacles energy. I see this coming into fruition, and maybe this is something. I see that this is maybe seeds that you've planted quite a long time ago. Perhaps you're already friends with this person. Perhaps there's been a friendship here, or that this person was in your life when you were younger and now they're coming back into your life. But I definitely see this image of seeds being planted and things growing and things coming to fruition for you with this. There's this sort of step by step. I'm showing this sort of set of steps as an image. So I sense that this kind of step by step, and that this has been developing over time, or that it will develop over time. There's going to be like an unfolding process to this connection with this person, but it will be very successful. I think it could develop into quite a significant relationship for you in your life. And I think that's really lovely. And we have this card, miracles, and your vibration is rising. So, you know, if you felt a little bit dejected, if you felt like this really wasn't going to work out, or you feel like you're sort of done with love, or done with the opposite sex, or done with romance, I see you just shifting out of that energy into something more positive, which is going to be more magnetic to getting a positive result for you, okay? You know, and with this card, miracles, I'm getting a lot here about, and especially with this Wheel of Fortune as well, about coming into right alignment with things. Okay, so if you feel like you need a miracle to get together with this person, then I see that happening for you. That is literally on the cards. I'm hearing the word serendipity as well. So I think you're going to have this serendipitous meeting or moments. And if you feel like the energy isn't going to shift, it is going to shift, and it's going to come into right alignment, and into, you know, which is going to help you and this person come together. So I see that happening here. I'm hearing the words trust in the process as well. So with this Wheel of Fortune, don't get too hung up on the outcome and on what you want. You don't need to force this. You don't need to pressure it. It's just, it is this step-by-step process, and it is going to unfold. You know, and again, you know, the Wheel of Fortune talks of success. Wheel of Fortune is a success card. The Emperor speaks of success. Ten of Pentacles speaks of success. So I see this as a very successful connection, and that you that it's going to work out in your favor. But you must trust in the process. Okay, I'm definitely hearing that there's some sort of unfolding and some sort of process that has to happen before you two can come together. So you need to trust in each of these little steps as you go along, and as you get closer, and as you're drawn magnetically closer together. So don't get too hung up on the outcome. Just enjoy the process. This is what I'm hearing. Just enjoy your life and enjoy the process. But yeah, I definitely see this block as somebody not having the courage to really speak their feelings, or ask that person out, or approach that person. So just all you can do is, within your own energy, raise your own vibration, open your own heart to this loving connection. You know, I see this as a loving, successful connection with the Empress and this Ten of Pentacles energy, which I think is really lovely. So, and I do see that you're on the right path right now. You're working together to make this happen, and as you shift your energy a little bit, I sense, because you are connected energetically, that they will correspond and shift their energy a little bit as well. And that's going to help you to come together and form this connection. Okay. I think in terms of time-wise, the only indication that I'm getting here is a sort of 3. So it's either going to be 3 weeks or 3 months. So I'm sensing that after 3 weeks there'll be a significant development, and then after 3 months there's going to be a significant development as well. But 3s are definitely represented here, and that's what I'm feeling called to tell you at this time in terms of this unfolding process. Okay, that's everything that I have for you today. I hope that this reading has given you some clarity and that you found it beneficial. As always, it has been my honor to read your cards for you. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today to do this reading. It's been just very high vibrational and a really wonderful reading. I'm seeing lots of I'm just sensing, yeah, lots of like deep love and just good feelings in my heart with this. And I've just seen 11:11 on the clock as I said that. So yeah, this is very significant, very beautiful. Okay. If you feel called to, please check out my guided meditations and affirmations to help you open your heart to love, raise your vibration, and attract romance and prosperity into your life. And do connect with me down in the comments. I love to hear what's going on with you in your lives at this time. But have an amazing week. I am always thinking of you and sending you my thoughts and love. And I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Goodbye. Hey everybody, this is the reading for everybody who picked group number 4. So I'm just going to take a look at the energies here and look at these cards and see, will you be together with this person, and if there's any indication of when that might happen. So we have bring love into the situation, which is a new moon card from the Moonology deck. We have the Devil, we have the Moon, we have the High Priestess, we have Page of Swords from the Fountain Tarot, which is my favourite tarot deck. We have the card Clarity from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. We have the card Stand Still. We have Like Attracts Like from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. We have Answered Prayer with this beautiful angel on it from the Universal Love Oracle deck. And we have Boundaries from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. So I'm just going to take a look and sense these energies for you in your situation now. Okay, I do sense straight away that there is some sort of shady behaviour going on with this connection. I think that there's definitely, you know, with this High Priestess card and the Moon, that there is more to this connection than meets the eye. Okay, I think there's more going on under the surface. I sense that there are a lot of fears here, you know, like fear of abandonment, fear of rejection, something like that. I think that somebody in this connection has some very deep-seated fears which come from childhood, and that is being reflected here. I need to tell you, as I'm looking at these energies, that I think this connection is a little bit unhealthy. I see, you know, we've got the Devil card here, and you know, we have this card Boundaries. So I'm just sensing that maybe there's some sort of narcissism, codependent situation going on in this connection. If it isn't that, maybe there's just problems with addiction. Maybe for some of you, there's a little bit of an essence of infatuation or obsession for somebody in this connection, rather than that healthy, true love that we are looking for. So I realise that this is very specific, and if it doesn't resonate with you, then please just feel peaceful and find the message that does resonate with you, or just take the bits that resonate with you as you feel called to, okay? You know what's best for you. So, but I am seeing here something a little bit toxic, something a little bit out of balance. I see that there's definitely like a magnetic draw between you and your person. I'm hearing the word used. I think that somebody uses people or may want to use you. I'm sensing that somebody in this connection doesn't have your best interests at heart, okay? For some of you, there may be addiction problems, something like this, but at the heart of this connection, instead of true love, I'm sensing that there is something unhealthy which I don't think is worth pursuing. I do think that you can be together with this person, definitely, because there is this magnetic draw in this connection. I do sense that maybe this is a soul connection, in the fact that it could be karmic, and that you've been brought together to teach each other certain lessons on your spiritual journey. But I'm just sensing overall, I'm feeling very heavy. I feel that this is like quite low vibrational, or it has the potential, you know, not to be very fulfilling, not to be in your highest and best. I definitely don't sense that this person is your is the divine selection for you, the person that the universe has for you in mind. So, you know, this may be part of your journey, or it may be your free will. You have your own free will here to choose this person, but I'm just sensing, I think, you know, if this is resonating with you, then this is something that you already know, that perhaps this isn't truly what you want, you know, love and a beautiful relationship in your life to feel like it's like there's like a yearning or a longing or like a neediness or an obsession between you on one side in this connection, which I just it feels a little bit icky to me. So yeah, that's what I'm sensing first of all with this connection. But you have your own free will. If you want it, you can choose it, or you can choose to explore it and see. But, you know, with this card Boundaries, I'm just sensing that somebody in this connection doesn't have their proper boundaries in place, or that their boundaries, instead of being rock solid like steel, they are flexible, you know, like an elastic band, and they're just like, they've got these flexible boundaries, or no boundaries at all in some areas. And I just feel that maybe your boundaries are being eroded in some way through through game playing or psychology or something like this. So I'm sensing that somebody in this connection needs to have stronger boundaries. I'm hearing the words, remember who you are. Okay, so I'm sensing that for some of you, you need to really go back to who you are. Just so often we can, I'm seeing a hook as well, that somebody has like a hook in you, and that you know, they're keeping you tethered to them with this unhealthy energetic cord, which I don't feel is you know, very beneficial to you. You know, I'm seeing, you know, a lot of shadiness. I'm seeing that there's a lot in the shadows. We have this card standstill, so I sense that maybe you know, there isn't a lot going on with this connection at the moment. Maybe you were in connection with each other and now things have fizzled out, something like this, and you're not sure how to move forward and how to really change the energetic vibration and change the situation. I think you're really hopeful that something good can come of it, but if I'm honest, don't hate on me, I don't see any good coming out of this situation with this person at this time. I think maybe you could work on it, but it's going to feel really gritty, really tough. It's not going to be that happy, romantic, lovely feeling thing that you are looking for in your life. Okay, what I do see for you is a lot of clarity coming in with this Page of Swords and this clarity card. So I see the truth coming out and the truth of this connection coming out. I see you being able to see this very clearly for what it is. So if you feel like you've been wading through murky waters, or that you don't really understand what this connection is or what's been going on, or you know, you've just been, maybe it's just become unhealthy because you've been hanging on for too long and that's made the energy very stagnant for you. Okay, but I see fresh energy coming in. We've got this new moon card. Capricorn's energy is represented here. Pisces and Aquarius is all represented here. So I see a new beginning for you coming. I see fresh energy coming into this situation, and I see you getting the truth. Okay, I can sense that the truth is coming for you, and this is going to really hit home. This is what I'm sensing. It's like very direct, like an arrow just coming in towards you with the truth of this, and this is going to help clear away all this murkiness. It's just going to be like when there's been a storm, just a lot of clouds, and then just a really strong wind just blows everything away, and there's just a beautiful crystalline, beautiful blue sky, a new fresh day come in. And this is what Spirit is showing me in this situation. So I see a new start coming for you. This is a card of the new start, and the Page of Swords is an energy of a new start. I see also a new relationship coming in for you, which isn't the person that you're thinking about, that you've come to this video to ask about and to find out more about. I see something fresh and new, which is much more hopeful, which is much more healthy, which is really positive, where you're vibing on the much higher vibrational frequency than you are at the moment. I sense that everything has just got a bit low, a bit stagnant, a little bit sad, and despairing and depressed with this connection. And I just don't want to see you living your life like that, really. I don't want to see you feeling like that. You don't deserve that. You deserve the best. You deserve the best in your life. You deserve true love. You don't need to settle for second best. You don't need to settle for somebody who makes you walk the tightrope of approval, makes you accept crumbs or earn little bits of love and affection, or, you know, put up with shady behavior, or, you know, someone who's a player, something like this. You don't deserve any of those things. You deserve the real deal, okay? And that's the message that Spirit has for you today. So Spirit is really saying, get these boundaries in place, change your own energetic frequency, get these strong boundaries, and then see how you feel about this connection in the light of these changes that you make within yourself. And you can just decide to do that, and then you're going to come out of this standstill and this bogged down low energy and into the fresh new energy. Okay, so I want to talk about this card, Like Attracts Like. It's a very beautiful card from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. Okay, so you know what we're talking about is often the relationships that we have can mirror how love felt to us when we were younger. okay, and they can be a mirror of the relationship that we had with our primary caregivers. So if love was earned in your family, or if love was you had to be very, very good, or you had to walk the tightrope of approval, or love came in crumbs, then we can sometimes attract that in our mature adult relationships. So Spirit is just saying, just be aware of those now. Be aware of your patterns and just see if you're honest with yourself, being very gentle and looking at this with love and with gentleness and with grace. You know, perhaps there is something within yourself that you are mirroring to the external world, or is being mirrored back to you. But this is very easy to change. You know, the energy is changing, new, hopeful, positive energy is coming to you. And when you come from that beautiful place, then you will attract this bright, optimistic person who really gets you. I sense that this new person coming into your life will really get you. You'll be able to communicate very beautifully. You'll really understand each other, and this is going to be a beautiful seed for something for the future. Okay, we have this card, Answered Prayer, with this lovely angel. So just know that your guides and angels are really supporting you at this time. You know, and the High Priestess energy here, she is the most powerful one in the deck. She's the most powerful one in the tarot. She's got a powerful energy written all over this. So I'm just sensing, listen to your intuition. You know already. I'm not telling you anything new to you. You know if this isn't in your highest and best good. You know if this person is being shady. You can sense it. You know if this is not secretly, but truly, in reality, a little bit toxic, a little bit unhealthy now. You know this for yourself, okay? And you're being supported through this journey, through this gentle grace, okay? The Answered Prayer card does mean that, you know, if your prayer was to get back with this person or to get with this person, then this can happen. But I'm just sensing that this isn't in your highest and best interests, okay? So I'm just sensing really that your answered prayer is really your prayer that you want to feel better. Yeah, that you want to feel better about this situation and about this person. You just want to feel better in yourself. You know, if you want to let go and you don't know how to let go, or you want to forgive and you don't know how to forgive, or you want to move on and you don't know how to move on, I'm just sensing that you have the answers. The answers are within you. Clarity is coming for you, and that this is going to change. Now, if we're talking about timing, I'm sensing that whenever the next new moon is, so look up when the next new moon is happening for you, within that new moon and the 28 days and the new moon after that is going to be when these changes take place. And within that cycle from new moon to new moon is when you're going to get this clarity, when you're going to get these changes, and when you're going to really shift your energy into something totally different, okay? So that's what I'm sensing here for you. And I just see with this answered prayer that what you're really looking for is to heal your heart and to feel better in whatever form that takes. Okay, so it may be that you're thinking your answered prayer is that you want to be with this person, but what Spirit is telling me is that what you really want to do is just feel better about this situation. Okay, but I do sense that what I'm also getting is that you may not know, for some of you, that this person has this seed of toxicity in them. It may be that this person seems quite lovely on the outside or quite charismatic, and it may be that because you just don't know them in that intimate way, you don't know that they can be controlling or manipulative, and you would find that hard to believe of them. Or it may be that they have this dark shadow self, and these old wounds from childhood which they are destined to play out in their relationships. And I'm just sensing that Spirit is saying you don't want to be a part of any of that, okay, because it's just not in your highest and best interest, and it's just not going to feel good for you. I just sense that if you do choose with your free will to pursue this, that you're always going to be in the dark, that you're always going to be in this shadiness of kind of half-truths and not really knowing what's going on with this person. Okay, but you know, you are being taken care of by your angels. Your angels and guides want to bring good things into you, into your life, and they want to bring this new person and this fresh start so that you can feel much better, feel amazing, live the life of your dreams, and really meet the person who is the divine selection, the person who is destined to be with you. You know, I always think it's better just to, you know, let the universe decide who is right for you, rather than getting too hung up on one particular person. Okay? I realised that this was quite a heavy message. I realised that these are quite heavy energies here, and that this message may not be for everybody. Remember, if it doesn't resonate, then just feel peaceful. Find the message that does, or just take away what did resonate for you in this message, okay? But I see a new start coming for you and fresh energies coming in, so please don't worry. The universe has your back. The universe is really, really supporting you with this graceful energy of the High Priestess coming in for you now. So you are going to feel better. This is going to be, I'm hearing that it's going to be transformed into grace and into clarity. And good things will come of this situation, okay? So trust in that, trust in the universe, and trust in yourself. Get these strong boundaries around you and really learn to trust yourself, because it is just, it's going to just, this is the key that's going to transform this situation and your love life in general, okay? That's all I have for you today from this reading. I hope this reading was beneficial for you and that it has given you some clarity in your situation. Please connect with me down in the comments. I love to hear what's going on with you in your lives. And if you feel called to and you feel the need, then do check out my collection of beautiful affirmations and guided meditations to help you raise your vibration, lift your spirits, and help you overcome any blocks and difficulties in your life. People have been saying that they've been getting such wonderful results with things that they've been working on for years, and that they're getting breakthroughs in, you know, really quick time. So that's so lovely to hear. Okay, have an amazing week. Do take good care of yourself. Remember your self-care and looking after yourself. I'm always sending you love, and you're always in my thoughts. And yeah, I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. So take care now. Goodbye.